All right, we got Trump attacking his own today and dropping some sludge or sewage or mud or whatever on these people. It's part of that mud flood, and that he got that booster and flu shot, and that's part of that flood waters, and we got that tyranny and those things. But he also has shown the arc, in a way, of that arc of triumph, and the arc ties us into Genesis 10:21 through 30 or 31, whichever it is, but that lines up with kind of the things we've been seeing this week. And the flood waters that's been playing out is that no king, the knocking on the door, and basically a king, president, whatever, they're the same thing. But the Queen, Lady Liberty, has a king, the president comes in and out or whatever, but these people are self-projecting already on that year one. Okay, so just imagine what it would be like near the election time frame. So Satan and the Lord in the book of so-called Kings and Samuel come to number the people. And the numbering the people goes with the mark in the right hand to worship his name and number, his message and way. And the way is the Washington, the WA. And that Washington is part of that sudden destruction that's laying out as far as the Biden and those dark waters with Obama and the moon sites that we've gotten into in the dark sun. And then you have this rod of iron that's given as far as trying to rule this nation, and that would be tied to your host Patel. And these things that are given as far as the clay and iron that crumbles at the feet. But the Jesus, God so-called, who is all things so-called, who is at the right hand of God so-called, who is truth and grace so-called. So all these things are laid out by a motion picture, this image given life, to worship his name and number, the begotten sons that are given before you. And we can see how this cookie cutter, no Satan, no bad stuff, was all black and white before. And where we're going in, where it's kind of these things are already played out, where we have HOAs and people paying to be bound. All right, so and then you get to tattletale on your neighbor. See something, say something. Oh, his chimney's missing a brick. We need to call on that. Or whatever stupid shit. He's only got 8 flowers. He needs at least 12. And that tree has got a dead branch on it. We need to call on that too. He needs to get that trimmed up by this weekend ASAP. What the fuck are y'all doing? Like, but yet, you go to Walmart and look at your basket. Huh. You want to control them because you can't control yourself. Huh. Funny. And we're in the fun times as we got the fat upper neck showing on Trump being pushed out on that Time magazine, that person of the year, and that purse in for your money, for the Queen. As cash is king, she takes it all back. Either way. The Satan, Jesus, Lord God, all these things are coming to number the people. And this devil's lettuce, this devil's music, this rock and roll, this Satan, Illuminati, all this fucking bullshit. Alright? It's all leading you into the king's castle, where you can't jump over that, can't get off the bridge, can't see that remote control and all those things. It controls you as you go off into the American dream and La La Land and alpha waves and not think about anything you're watching. It's all telling you something. It's telling you the future. In a hard copy. So the soft program follows along, and it follows along. All this falls is upon you as the DC is dark and the new arc is being shown in the Zoolander. This is just goofy ants. Oh man, I forgot. Either way. So it should be pretty easy. The kings, the no kings, all this stuff is here. The self-projecting, as the motion picture has been given life in these people's heads, it's taught them, oh, well, that's perversion. Oh, well, that's a king. That's a president. That's whatever. You live in a democracy, but you don't live in a democracy. The dumb, mock, crazy, and the Crow Sea on the Scarecrow and the Land of Oz and all that shit that you're about to be brought into. You have a platform of these pre-selected dudes. Go and listen to them talk, and then it gets down to another pre-selected dude. Gets down to another pre-selected dude. And you're giving those two dudes to vote for. Alright? So goofball. If you want like true democracy, the AI and these kinds of the biometrics and all these things would actually be the best way to do it, because it all goes together, one and one. And once you do that, you could actually have a platform of however many people. Okay, and that's where we could get into where the next election or the one after that, the 49th, however these kinds, if they want to shorten the days and keep the shit going or whatever the fuck they're doing. But I mean, I understand what they're doing, because they're bringing clocks of time together and decades of time, and they're opening up and closing up, and the Act 1 for the 7 years with a woman clothed in the sun. We're in the Act 2 with the 8, and that's part of the infinity and those things. The man-child is going to be given birth within you, and that man, that Herod and such, the rod, is coming for the man-child that's within you. Nope, that's naughty. It's naughty. That's naughty. That's naughty. The Span King, the Pan King, he's been before you. Okay? So, as he comes in and cleans up the nation, things are going to do double negative and these types of things, and condense and open up. But as this man-child comes within these people, it's also going to where the man goes to war against the child, and the Adam, so-called, the masculine energy, goes against the feminine energy, and the no kings is kind of that feminine energy in one aspect. So his message and way, the man and the child coming to gather his house, Father Time versus Mother Earth. Mother Earth is going into a new time as that man withering away that man with her away.